Hey, what's going on YouTube? How's everyone doing? I am recording this video to discuss about the recent changes that were made to Decisive Strike. If you don't know yet, Decisive Strike now will stay active until you do the following actions, which is touching a gen, healing, doing a totem, or searching a chest, I believe. The description will be up on the screen. Now at work tonight, I was reading the forums because it was bored. It was slow, and I just wanted to see what people were thinking of this new update, which that's a whole nother video, a whole nother time to discuss about the update. You know, it's kind of a little underwhelming, but regardless, back to Decisive Strike. Now I myself have used DS for the past year. I use it to basically for the hardcore campers and the tunnelers. Since the update, I stopped using it. I will probably use it now and then, here and there. But it probably won't be an everyday use. I just used it. It wasn't something that I needed. Wasn't something that, you know, I must have, and I'm outraged over the change. I like the change. I really do like the change, and because I do think that SWFs abused it, and certain players abused it as well. But I am a-okay with the changes. But some of these people that were complaining on the forums, it's hilarious, and it's funny seeing them get all upset over this perk, and instead of adapting. You know, I always feel that survivors should be adapting and not just stick with one play style. But it also got me thinking that DS really isn't. Yes, it is an anti-tunnel perk to an extent, but it doesn't punish the killer really enough for tunneling. Yeah, they can slug, but after, you know, I don't feel that it gives enough time for the teammates to do generators. And so I do feel that it, to an extent, that is an anti-tunnel, but I don't think that it punishes the killer enough. So there's a couple ideas that were suggested, and there's one idea that I thought. One of the ideas is, instead of having the timer at 60 seconds, the timer is at 120 seconds. It would be good for mid game, but the downside about that is if they keep their perk active and use it for end game, then unless they're in the basement, they're more than likely gonna get out. And I don't think that's fair to a killer that plays well, and to a killer that deserves that kill. So the other thought that I saw is using Decisive Strike, or having Decisive Strike active for both hook stages. So if you get hooked again, you have D strike again. The only problem is I don't feel that it should be 60 seconds. If they want that route, then I feel that you have it in the beginning and the end, if you make it there and save the perk, or not save the perk, because it would cancel that. If you make it to the end, but instead of 60 seconds, maybe have their timer down to 45 seconds. But that still doesn't stop the tunneling, and the whole purpose of that perk is to stop tunneling and punish the killer, and that really doesn't punish the killer. So tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you think. Like I said, personally, I think D Strike is in an okay spot. It doesn't really prevent the tunneling, and that's on the devs to see what they can come up with to stop the tunneling. Other than that, you guys take it easy, and till next time.